buzz, kids will blow dandelion fuzz, and I'll be doing whatever snow does in summer. A drink in my hand, my snow up against the burning sand, probably getting gorgeously tanned in summer. I'll finally see a summer breeze blow away a winter storm, and find out what happens to solid water when it gets warm. And I can't wait to see what my buddies all think of me. Just imagine how much cooler I'll be in summer.
Good evening and welcome to the 23rd Annual San Mateo PAL Lights and Sirens Awards and Recognition virtual event. Thanks for joining us tonight. We look forward to sharing with you, our beloved supporters, the amazing work PAL has done in our community over the past year, and humbly ask for your continued support as we navigate our new normal. To start our event, let's hear from PAL board members, San Mateo Police Chief Ed Barberini, and San Mateo Parks and Recreation Director Sheila Kanzian.
While we're sad we can't gather in person to celebrate the wonderful things PAL has accomplished over the past year, we are grateful technology is such that we can still come together from the safety of our own homes.
Over the next hour, we hope to highlight how PAL has pivoted from our regular youth programming to providing assistance to our PAL families as a whole. It's because of all of you and your generosity that we were able to aid our most vulnerable PAL families through the hardships created by the COVID-19 pandemic.
There's no doubt the COVID-19 pandemic has affected our PAL community in unimaginable ways. Our families suffered from job loss and loss of income to the loss of their homes. Our kids had to be homeschooled and experience isolation from friends and missed important school and sports milestones. Some even suffered from the virus itself. With our conventional programming stalled, PAL had to do some out-of-the-box thinking and focused on how else we could help. We anticipated the negative impact the pandemic would have on our donations, hindering us from providing assistance to our members. But we were pleasantly surprised to see that no one skipped a beat. If anything, we saw an increase in individual personal donations when we decided to create our Food for Families program. Donations from this program allowed PAL to provide almost 3,000 pantry boxes of groceries and household essentials to our PAL families over the course of 18 weeks. In the early days of the pandemic, when things like toilet paper were scarce, we were able to provide this very basic necessity. While seemingly small, it was so appreciated. During the summer, we gave away 100 activity boxes to encourage our kids to exercise, express their creativity, relieve stress, and enhance opportunities to bond as a family. At the start of the school year, we gave away 200 backpacks and supplies at our Backpack Palooza. And let's not forget the numerous holiday giveaways and drive-through events made possible by the many new donors we gained. And for that, we are grateful. And the giving didn't stop there. Chiefs Cabinet members ever so graciously donated tens of thousands of dollars during this time, allowing us to aid our most highly affected families. Each year, this event and our golf tournament are our biggest fundraising efforts. So now, I'd like to bring your attention to our Lights and Sirens donors and sponsors. They spearhead our giving, and we are so appreciative.
Franklin Templeton, proudly helping communities grow. Reach for better.
It's the ongoing support of our Chiefs Cabinet, individual donors, and the security from our major corporate donors and sponsors like Franklin Templeton, Gilead, Kaiser, and so on, that allow us to remain out in our community lending a hand uninterrupted. The constant financial support PAL receives guarantees we can run effectively, even when faced with adversity.
Okay guys, so what are we doing today?
We are out delivering pantry boxes, care packages for our PAL families. Some of our most neediest families in the community that have been impacted by this COVID-19 pandemic that we're in. Several PAL families got a hold of us this past week because a lot of their families are in the service industry and they've been impacted by this COVID-19 pandemic. A lot of them can't go to work and they're not sure how they're going to feed their families. So as soon as the PAL board heard about the needs of the PAL families, they immediately jumped in and wanted to make sure that the families knew that we were here for them during this troubled time.
So Chief, why did you want to jump in with us today?
Well, first, I'm a huge supporter of what PAL does, and PAL does incredible things, and this is kind of a way that we can deal with the situation that we're in a creative way. While we may not be able to provide traditional PAL programs, we can still do our best to serve those who depend on us, whether it's programming or whether it's helping them in a time of need. And this is definitely a time of need for those folks who are stuck at home and not able to, or are struggling just to get by. And if we can ease that a little bit, then it's consistent with the mission of PAL and strengthening our communities. And I think that this was a fabulous idea that staff came up with, and I was excited to hear about it and be part of it. Y'all ready for the Easter Bunny? Yeah? As you saw in that video, with your assistance, we were able to make substantial impacts on the lives of all of our PAL families. From providing something as small as masks and hand sanitizer to our LEAP kids to limit exposure, or increasing our ability to provide mental health resources to deal with the COVID trauma that we're all experiencing. Or even delivering a meal, or an Easter, Christmas, or Valentine's Day treat to provide a small feeling of joy. PAL was there. You were there. Our officers were there.
I would like to thank SM PAL for actually taking the time in investing in our children and in our future. This is very important, especially for our community, where a lot of times children just walk away. And with SM PAL investing into this community, they'll have a venue to always come back and feel safe and feel as a part of a community. Thank you.
Every year at this event, we're able to recognize and award an Officer of the Year award, and this year is no exception. To present our PAL Officer of the Year, here is PAL's Executive Director, Tracy Unga.
Thank you, Chief. As you saw in the previous video, our officers really stepped up this year. They generously spent time delivering pantry boxes, turkey, and activity boxes to needy families. They adopted a classroom in the LEAP program and handed out pumpkins and Easter baskets and masks. But one officer in particular is recognized for her dedication to our youth this year. Officer Allison Adel is our newest school resource officer and has not only given of herself to PAL while on duty, but also while off duty. She is one of the LEAP class officers and is also an Explorer advisor. She provides mentorship to our youngest members, as well as to our teenage explorers, who are now a part of the PAL program. Officer Adel has chaperoned numerous off-duty team building adventures with this group and has brought her experience to their training as well. Having 2 young children of her own, Officer Adel has sacrificed her time with her family to be a role model to our PAL youth. And for that, we recognize Officer Allison Adel as our PAL Officer of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm truly honored.
Let's go ahead and start with a live auction. We're going to start with a warm-up lot. And you guys are crazy. Your team was amazing. Usually an auctioneer starts like I sell a glass of water off the table or a dollar bill. Or recently with all these COVID galas, I sell like a roll of toilet paper maybe and a bottle of hand sanitizer and a mask or something. Your team said absolutely not. They want an awesome warm-up lot. That is not how PAL rolls. So this is what you're going to get. Our warm-up lot is a police-themed party. You're going to get police vehicles, officers, accessories, a ride along with the PAL's executive director, Officer Tracy Unga. Now, this could be your birthday, at your house, at your work. I was thinking you could do one of those YouTube proposals with the police there or something, or maybe punk somebody or something like that. All right. Do we have any professional police party appraisers here? No? I'm going to appraise this at $2.3 million. That's the value tonight. So let's have some fun and support our PAL together. Who's going to start off at $100? Remember, 100 or anything higher. We're going to be $100 and go. I'm going to be one, get a one. Let's go. Yes, Felicia's in at 1. Now going to be 1.5. Now going to be 2. Now going to be 250. We're going to be 250 and go. Steve's at 250 and Allison. Oh, $300 from Lisa. Now going to be 3.5. We're going to be 350, 50, got to be 50 now. 350, now going to be 4. We're going to be 4, going to be 4, going to be 4, going to be 4. We have Andrea has it at 350. I need 400. Dave, can you come back at $400? We got to go. Now going to be 4, going to be 4, going to be 4, going to be $400. Yes. Now going to be 5. I'm at 450. I'll take 4.5. I'd like 5, but I'll take 4. Yes, 5 from Steve. Now going to be 6, going to be 600. I'll take 550 or 6. Your choice, 550 or 6. Sally, you got to come on down, Sally, at 550 or 6, going to be 6 to win the honor. Yes, she's in at 6. Now going to be 6.5. 650. Now going to be 7. Amy's in at 650. Now going to be 7. Who's going to have the honor of winning the first lot of this crazy virtual year? Probably the only one in history. You're going to go down in history winning the first lot of the night. We have 650. Now going to be 7. Who's in at 7? Amy's in at 650. I need $700 and go. We got to go. 700 for this party. 7. Now going to be 7.5. Now going to be 750, 50, 50. Got to be. Pick someone to get arrested, says Rory. Ooh, I like this. This is getting kind of evil and good and fun. Amy is $750. Now going to be $800 to take Amy out. It's a gunfight. Here we go. Now going to be $800. Who's in? Now going to be $8. We have $750 on it. Now going to be $800 to go. Now going to be $800 once. We got to go. Now going to be $850 from Sally. $900 from Amy. Now going to be $950. $950 or $1,000 for the honor of the first lot of the night. Who's going to win it? This warm up. Who's going to go at $1,000? I'll take $950 or 1. $950 going once. We got to go. $950 going twice. And we're going to close it 5 seconds ago at $950 or higher. 4 seconds ago at $950 or higher. 3 seconds ago at $950. Yes. Now going to be $1,000 for our beloved. $1,000 from Amy. Amy's the old gunfighter. She does not hesitate. Do not mess with Amy. I'm going to bid $1,050 or higher. $1,050 once. We got to go. Mark and Sally, you could just type in that number if you want to bid. $1,050, $1050 or higher. Here we go. Now I'm going to bid $1050 once. We got to go. Now I'm going to bid $1050, $1,200. Okay. Do not let Sally intimidate you guys. She is going big. How going to be 13? Now you got to have 13 or above. Now I'm going to bid $1,300 once. We got to go. $1,300. We will show up with a SWAT truck. Are you kidding me? $1,500 from Amy. Now I'm going to bid $1,600 or higher. Now I'm going to bid $1,600. I love how we have all these police officers adding new things to this lot. This is going to get bigger and bigger by the moment. We're going to bid 16. Amy has it at 15. Amy 240. I'm looking for 1,600 or higher. We got to go. It's like tennis. Yes, Sally. She hits it at 16. And now 17. Now going to be 17. Going to be 17. Going to be 17. We got to go. 17 once. We only have one of these. $1,700 once.
$1,700 twice, and 17. Now going to be 18. 1,800 once. We got to go. Now going to be 1,800 twice. And 5 seconds ago, $2,000 from Sally. Now going to be 21. You got to be 21 to drink. Who's going to bid 21? $2,100. Come on, Sally 325 has it at 2,000. Now going to be 2,100 for our beloved PAL. Those officers working so hard, working with those amazing families in need. Where's 21? We got to go. 2,100 once, 2,100 twice. 5 seconds ago, Amy is saying go double, but I don't have permission. I need permission from the big boss. One of Lisa, are you giving me permission to sell 2 of these? You got to let me know. We have 2,000. I'm looking for 21. Lisa says we're going to sell 2 of them. Okay, wait. Hold on. Right now, we have Sally 325 at 2,000. The first person who says 2,000 gets the other one. First person who says 2,000 gets the other one. Who's in? Who could do it? Yes, Amy 240. We just raised $4,000. Woo! Awesome. You guys, police drone with night vision? Are you kidding me? They're still adding good stuff to this. All right, so we have the 2, Amy 240 at 2,000, and Sally, oh gosh, you guys are bidding so fast I can't even see all the numbers. All right, beautiful. 2 of
You guys are so amazing. That money we just raised ensures we are able to provide programming to remain a safety net for our youth.
Hi, I'm Ms. Page. I'm part of the Youth Services Unit, which includes PAL. I'm here today with Julio, our last year's PAL Youth of the Year. Julio, tell me, how has PAL impacted you and your family's life?
PAL has impacted my life, getting me out of trouble and keeping me in track. And I really like coming to PAL because it helped me interact with people and it helped my family.
Well, I'm so glad that you keep coming back. Please continue.
When selecting a Youth of the Year, we look for positive impacts PAL has made in a child's life. And this next story exemplifies PAL's mission of building the bonds between cops and kids. Please take a look.
What happens to Byron, a boy from Guatemala who crossed the border with his dad, David? They crossed illegally May 18, 2018. Asked for asylum, David was repeatedly threatened and beaten for preaching Christianity.
4045, David, Zoe, Tremont, please stand up.
The U.S. government arrested David and took Byron away.
Sir, do you have anything you want to say on your behalf?
David pled guilty to illegal entry.
La única pregunta que quiero hacer,
He was deported soon after.
si es que si me van a deportar, quiero que me deporten con mi hijo.
But the U.S. government didn't give David his son back. It took 600 days to get Byron back with his dad. But what happens to a little boy who spent 600 days away from his dad?
They're going to have to learn who each other is all over again. It's been 2 years. That's over a quarter of Byron's life.
I know. Now 9 years old, Byron has to adjust again.
Good.
Why do you feel good right now?
Well, because I never saw my dad for 2 years. Almost 2 years, I guess. And now I get to see him.
Hi, my name's Lauren Matthews, and I met Byron and his father when they arrived in San Mateo, February 2020. I volunteered to help Byron get registered at school, and he was in school exactly 16 days before shelter in place. So I quickly realized I needed to find something else for him to do during the day. And Byron had participated in some programs at the King Center. So I knew of that program, and sure enough, they put together some learning hubs, and I enrolled Byron in that. Dear PAL, I'm writing to let you know that you're having a very positive impact on Byron's life. As I'm sure you've detected, he's somewhat dysregulated. His body doesn't always respond in expected ways, and his brain is not always open to learning. This is the effect of trauma. But since he's been playing soccer twice a week, I've seen him become happier and more productive. The staff at LEAP told me his attitude about doing school on the computer has improved, His teacher tells me he's participating in his reading group more, and she's inspired to help him with math. I see a brightness in him that I haven't seen since last March. The truth of life during a pandemic is each day is so similar to the one before. One of the few variables that has changed is that Byron's getting more exercise and feels part of a team at soccer. Hence my belief that the PAL program is responsible for Byron's improved well-being. I'm especially impressed that the PAL commitment to these young people, the fact that you have soccer practice on school holidays, the consistency of the program is so important. Having a regular routine helps kids feel safe because they know what to expect.
I am proud to present Byron with PAL's Youth of the Year Award.
Congratulations, Byron.
Thank you, Pal.
That's what it's all about, building the bond between cops and kids. You allow us to do that, and in times like these, we're expanding and are now in the business of building the bonds between cops and families as a whole.
Hola, mi nombre es María Gallardo. Tengo dos niñas que participan en PAL, Areli, Cintia y mi esposo Ezequiel. Estoy muy agradecida con PAL por todas las cosas que nos han brindado. Estoy muy agradecida y les doy gracias a las personas que han estado ayudando al programa de PAL, porque si no fuera eso, no estuviera PAL. Nos ha ayudado mucho a nuestra comunidad. PAL está siempre al pendiente de nuestros niños. Hay muchas actividades que ellos usan. Al estar apoyando al programa de PAL, estás ayudando a familias como a la nuestra.
My name's Chris, and I have two kids in the PAL program. I have a 2008 boy and a 2012 girl who's just getting started. And so one reason why we're a part of this program is because the program provides a great opportunity for our children to kind of meet other kids, first of all, meet other kids from the community, but also to help in terms of their athletic development and also for their social, emotional kind of growth and well-being, right, which we feel is very important, especially at a time like this where kids have been kind of isolated and kept apart from each other. So the program has given an opportunity for the kids to kind of really interact and be around other people.
All right, so stay tuned. Watch some of our kids. They wanted to show you their hula. They worked so hard. And then after it, stay tuned for the Pearl giveaway.
There's a place I recall, not too big, facts kind of small. The people there know they got it all. A simple life for me. Helio to Hawaii, and I lay by the bay. Wailu River Valley is where I used to play. The canyons of Waimea, standing all alone. The magic of the garden now is calling me back home. When I was young, not too smart, I left my home looking for a brand new start, to find a place that's better still. Now I know I never will. Helion to Kauai, Hanalei by the bay. Wailu River Valley is where I used to play. The canyons of Waimea, standing all alone. The magic of the garden now calling me back home. Helio to Kauai, Hanalei by the bay. Wailu River Valley is where I used to play. Canyons of Waimea, standing all alone. The magic of the garden now is calling me back home. It's calling me back home.
But my heart is full. Together, we're doing some amazing work, creating lasting impacts and changing lives. On behalf of our membership, our board, and our staff, let me extend a giant thank you for welcoming PAL into your lives, into your homes tonight, and hopefully into your hearts. Thank you so much.